Hello everyone, welcome to the, I still didn't look up the race number, I should have, but it's the race after Pocono, so whatever the race number after Pocono was, that's what this race is, so it's race number Sonoma, so get ready for race number Sonoma.
I love race number Sonoma.
Yeah. Anyway, we're here tonight under the lights at Sonoma. That's a little bit of a different, oxymoron there, under the lights of the road course. But anyway, welcome everyone to the GoPro 200 here at Sonoma. Yes, I changed the race name from our failed recording. Don't judge me. Anyway, so we're getting ready for 15 laps of racing here tonight under the lights. I'm joined by Charles Sanford, in case you didn't hear him laugh in the background.
Hello.
Yeah, he was with me the last time we had a road course race, and a certain guy who was starting on the second
Front row.
Yeah, won the race. So, yeah, there's that.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah. So that's why I brought him back here, because he was starting second. I was like, you know what? This would be a good race for Squishy.
Well, and not to mention, it's California.
Exactly. So, Sanford being from California, and we're not at Auto Club, so I don't know which track he lives closer to, Sonoma or Auto Club. Probably
Auto Club by a long shot.
Yeah.
Sonoma's like 8 hours away.
Well, then, never mind. So he made the trip up here to Sonoma, California for this race. And we're getting ready to have a good one here under the lights for the first time in the Oreo Truck Series, and I think the NNSCRA as a whole. This is the first time we've had a nighttime race at Infineon. So anyway, there's that. Now, since we have a very interesting starting position here, we have a whole new set of rule books just for this race. I mean, there's obviously the no cautions rule that is applied at every road course that we go to here in the Oreo Truck Series, but because of reasons, the trucks are starting here on the run to the final turn because they've already gone through their pace laps. This is kind of interesting. The pace truck didn't pull onto the track until they had gone around a couple of warm-up laps, and it's basically going to be like standing start style, where the pace truck's going to peel off the track, but they're not going to have a standing start. Obviously, they're just going to go around the final turn and head down to the stripe, and they're going to go. But it's not a full pace lap. They've already done warm-up laps, but they're sitting here in their trucks already. The trucks have already been fired, and they're sitting here in their trucks getting ready for the race. We've got a countdown timer up in the booth up here with us. It's got, I can't even know how many times it's got. Whenever we're done with
I think it says 80 seconds.
80. So when we got to go through the point, we got to go through the thing then. So let's go through the starting lineup really quick before we run out of time, because the trucks will be rolling off soon.
I mean, we only need top 10. That's the only guys who are going to matter for anything, right?
Well, I don't know about that, because
unless pit stops come in to play late in the race.
And let's not forget that this is a very fast track now that's at night, so who knows what we're going to see. But James McLeod is going to start on the pole, and it's going to be Henry Sanford, who actually won at Montreal, and he's starting second here today.
And seems to only be able to win on road courses.
Yeah. So, yeah, Henry's only Truck Series victories came at Thornton and Montreal. So, he's starting second here. So, I mean, today may be another day. Then we have Trent.
Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah, and you're with me again. So, I'm going to call some shenanigans if he does win.
I'm going to call shenanigans if he wins because McLeod hits that tire wall on turn 10.
Oh. Then it's Zach Campbell and Bob Jones and Luke Martins, Chris Washer, Jackie Tang, Oreo Pollard, the points, the former, actually no, he is the points leader.
No, yeah,
now.
Points leader.
He is the points leader now. Is starting in the 5th row, so very good qualifying effort.
I have no sense of time, so like 50 seconds.
Yeah. Danny Wells, Eric and Rage, Austin LaPlante, Benjamin Miles, Jacob Lawler, Carson Gum, James Qualls, Charles Jackson, Ian Dutta, Brendan Berg, Jake Baskinger, Kyle Matthews, second in the standings after losing the points lead at lead at Pocono. Then it's Nick Smith, Mitchell Riggs, Zach Rogers, Jessica Shelton, Eric Powers, Megan Atkins, Dylan Young, Cole Daly, Zach Chambers, Blaine Keys, Eric Burton, Mason Powers, Seth Cole, Pruitt Littlejohn, Matthew Dalios, Jonathan Zorine, John Arndt, Dylan Poteet, Sean Gallican, 3-time winner, but is still...
And only 4th in points.
Yeah, and only 4th in points.
You need to be consistent, you Brit!
So think about it this way. The points leader right now has no wins, and the guy who's in 4th in the standings has 3 wins. So that means
and
that
Galligan's wishing this was 2014.
Yeah. He's wishing this was last season because he would have been locked into the chase, but there is no chase. Therefore, he's got to work up some consistent finishes. We could very well end up with the champion not winning a single race this season. So
that could happen in the old form, in the new format too, if you think about it.
If you do it right, yeah. But with the current Oreo, with the current Mobile One and Snickers Cup, with there being so many cars, that is very unlikely. It is unlikely in the Snickers Cup now, but yeah, you get the point. But and then Levi McIntyre and Brandon Nichols rounds out the field. I had no idea Gallagher was starting that far back. But I think we beat the timer. And
it says 3, 2, 1, 0.
Well, they've been given the command for the pace truck to pull off the field. Everyone's shifting into gear.
It'll take like another 2 seconds here, yeah.
There they go. Already have gone through their preliminary.
Yeah, so they have a little bit of heat in these tires at least, so that's good.
Yeah, they've gone around 2 times. And another rule about this race is that the starting grid can be as screwed up as they want it to be. So they could go 3 wide if they really, really wanted to. But
well, it depends on how late they throw this green flag here.
It doesn't look like they're going to, though. So trucks are already lining up. It's a late green flag.
Very late green flag. Wow.
Now we're off. Wow, that was a really late green flag. But green flag is out. Whoa! Sanford gets a little shove from the 18, and up the hill they go.
Oh, look at Sanford hold it in there.
Wow, he got a really huge run, and it looks like he may have the advantage.
McLeod's still there.
Man, McLeod had a really strong run off the turn, but again, road course.
Now Sanford with that inside line again.
Whoa, he bopped up over the curb and he actually got a little bit loose. He had to give the position away to McLeod, or he was going to go straight up into McLeod.
But he at least fits into second, so no positions lost there for the 24.
No positions lost, none gained. Neither was the 14. He didn't lose or gain any positions. But a guy who has gained a position is the 10 truck of Bob Jones. As they fan out in the back, there's trucks hopping the curve back here.
There was someone in the dirt over there.
Yeah.
Now, this could be an interesting part of the course.
Whoa, Ian hopped the curb there. Kyle Matthews.
I don't remember that like bump there.
No,
the like elevation.
Well, it's the curve. The curbs are elevated off the track, so it's very easy to get on those curves and go up the track. But so far, it looks like no incidences have happened yet. Whoa.
From what we could tell at the front of the field.
Yeah, at the front anyway. It's kind of hard to tell.
We're not going to be able to tell because of the no cautions.
Right.
No one on pit road, so that's good.
It looks like everyone's going to get through the first lap okay, though. It's just for grins and giggles, let's take a look at the back of the pack just to make sure. I think, yeah, we're all good.
Wow.
Oh, no. Spoke too soon.
You jinxed it.
Zorine and McIntyre got together at the back of the field.
Yeah, and we figured out something about the sponsor of this 99.
Yeah, it's Cheerwine, which would explain the shenanigans of last week's race. If you didn't watch Pocono, then go watch Pocono so you understand the joke. But, yeah.
Just say, it ended with us not being sure who was in this truck.
Yeah, we had like 5 different people being in this truck. And then it ended up being that there was 2 people in the truck, and yeah, just... Oh, Poteet's off!
Oh, Poteet!
What happened to Poteet? Well, this dumb no caution rule that the NNSCRA has implicated means that we can't go back and look at these Oh, Kyle Matthews!
Well, of course we can. Oh, this happened up front. He was running 20th.
He was 20th, yeah, he was 20th on the racetrack, and now he's back to 39th, so... Something definitely happened.
We can't take a look at it at some point during the race.
Yeah, if we had pit stops, we would probably go back and look at it via pit stops. Because they're, going to pit stops, or we can do
if the cloud just gets like a 10-second lead.
Or we can do the patented NNSCRA split cam.
But you have that capability?
Do I have the capability? I've got the capability. I could put so many layers of video if I wanted to. I could have 3 races running at the same time right now if I wanted to.
Oh.
But I'm not going to do that because we're not division races.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Or we could, do 3 races like race 21 through 23 and just have, the points lead
Chaos
updated.
commentary.
Exactly. He's like, in this 3 weeks ago, this happened, and then we're here. It's the same video. So yeah, that would actually be a genius way to save time and catch up the season. But we're not gonna do that. McLeod pulls out to a huge advantage. Henry Sanford's behind.
Wait a minute. Us behind in this series? Wait, what?
What?
I mean, we have less races here, right?
Yeah.
So we're not behind.
No, actually, very
Just
much.
lost.
We're actually on time, actually, because this series doesn't have nearly as many races as the other series do. The Trucks is a junior series. It's the people that don't want to have so many races in a season and still have the unpredictability of the
Well, unless you're in most people's truck series.
Well,
it's
yeah.
just an extra series.
But this is different. This is its own thing. So if you don't like it, sorry, it's its own thing. You're gonna have to like it because it's all you got.
Yeah.
I'm all you got. But anyway, there's
single file up front. Let's see where we can find a battle.
There's probably at least one going on somewhere, or not. Or not. Or not. So, whoa. Rogers is on pit road.
Rogers is on pit road.
Levi's on pit road. There's Matthews. He's last place now.
He must have made the pit stop or something.
He had to have. Where's Pochi?
I wonder if that's actually maybe just strategy.
It may have been, because these guys do have to make a stop. So I wouldn't put it past
them.
And
so if they think they can make it 11 laps, fill up now, don't worry about the tires where they're not going to really fall off all that much.
More power to them.
Probably won't work, but I mean it's worth a shot.
I wouldn't do it. That's just me though. I wouldn't do it.
I'd want to be one of the last to pit actually.
Yeah, definitely, because then you have fresher tires than everyone else.
Well, it's not so much the fresher tires; it's just they don't fall off all that much.
No, not really.
From what I've seen, they don't usually fall off all that much. So if you can stay out the longest, you usually end up out in front.
Yep. Check out the points leader, putting together another consistent finish. As of lap 5, yeah.
Well, yeah, so he's in 9th. We know Matthews is running in the back. I didn't see where Atkins was running when we went through the field.
Let's take a look, because
6.
What's
the 6?
90? I know it's a 6. The 96 had a
38.
She's not doing much better than the 92 is.
Well, she's at least up in the pack.
Yeah, but
wait a minute, something must have happened though. She's behind Zorley. Ian Dutta on pit road.
Whoa, that's interesting. I don't think anything happened to Ian.
Now I'm actually starting to wonder if these are the scheduled stops.
I'm getting a flashback back to a certain other road course race that we had at a certain other track in another country.
That may or may not be in North America.
And that 99 is damaged, remember? Right. Well, this is a thing. They're not in immediate danger though.
No, and they, like you said, they still have another pit stop.
Yeah, this race has been going by super fast. We are at halfway.
Are we? No, we're not.
Because 15 laps, we're at halfway.
Yeah, but halfway would be like 7.5.
Oh yeah, you're right, 7.5. So yeah, we're not quite to halfway. But man, this race has been going by fast for a road course race.
Yeah, although from what I can tell, it might be a good spot to go ahead and take a look back at what happened there.
Yeah, it would be. We can go back and look at it because no one's in any immediate danger. So.
And no one's been making really a whole lot of moves.
Right. So we'll go back and take a look and see what happened. Well, remember how we said that it was going to be, free-for-all for the start? Wow.
This happened.
They were 4 wide. Art was actually the first one to get turned. Surprisingly, we didn't see
the only one to get turned.
Yeah, the only one, surprisingly. But he ended up not very bad, I don't think. He hasn't retired yet, has he? He shouldn't have retired from that.
No.
Unless something catastrophic happened in that car. But that was Art's start to the day. But we saw Poteet and McIntyre get involved with something. So let's go back and take a look and see what happened with that. So this is what happened at the beginning of lap 2, end of lap 1. I I don't know who went into who, or was it just
Well, the tough part about that is where they were at. That was
yeah? Oh, Rogers had already gotten some damage from
Rogers already had
somebody,
damage.
unless Rogers got passed by somebody or got passed by Art because of the start incident. But
So many things we missed.
man, but that's what happened to Levi and John and Zorine. That
Let's figure out what
was
happened to Zach Rogers now.
yeah. We need to find out what happened to this guy because we don't know. Well, found it. This is actually, he was running in 25th across the stripe, and you're right, Megan Atkins was not that far back, so something happened to the 6 as well. But I mean, he just gets loose. That's as simple as that. Rogers gets
And then it's
loose.
going to make contact with that tire wall. I'd be
Uh,
willing to bet this is actually the same thing that happens to Poteet, only a lap later.
yeah, probably. But look at Rogers. He actually writes it. But the problem is that he can't really just stop and wait for the trucks. He's got to try and advance his position. So he's looking, he's looking, he's looking. There's no spotters at this track either. So he's looking, he's
Wait,
looking.
what?
What? No, there actually is, but it's hard to see, and he just runs straight into the wall. That
I
was
guess they didn't have the second spotter out there for him.
no. I mean, it's at night. It's at nighttime at a road course. How much can you honestly expect from these guys? So.
True.
So anyway, that's what happened to Rogers. What happened to Poteet?
Literally all by himself.
Well, it's the same thing. Poteet spun around. And he got loose in the same turn as the Zach Rogers did. So
Yeah,
that's what happened to Poteet. Now, and I'm willing to bet that the same thing happened to Atkins, but just to be sure,
we're going to take a look.
yeah. Well, we took a look at this previously before we started recording. This was
The
the
female
same.
drivers had some problems with each other.
Yeah, this was the same turn, but tempers were flaring.
Yeah, Jessica Shelton in 94. Oh, 6 actually kind of gets a little loose.
Yeah, she is. Megan checked up.
Never mind.
Okay.
Never
Okay,
mind.
so yeah, Megan checked up. Shelton ran to the back end, but I'm pretty sure that Atkins would think differently about that.
Well, who knows? But we could definitely tell the 6 got a little loose, and then in trying to save it comes down into the 94. Gonna do a heck of a job, though, to miss those tires, I think.
Sliding.
Uh,
Nope.
Managed to avoid it while sliding.
Yeah, couldn't avoid it while driving away. GG.
Yeah.
But that's what happened to the former points leader, and she was trying to run down the points lead, but obviously that's kind of been halted here today. That's all the incidences that I can think of off the top of my head that we've noticed.
I don't remember any others.
So I think
unless Dutta actually got involved in something that was not a scheduled stop.
well, let's go back and take a look and see what happened anyway. It may not. If it's nothing, then we'll just go back to live. But if it was something, we'll show you. Well, we looked at the Dutta incident, and that actually he was a scheduled stop. He only took 2 tires, and they were left sides, and then he waited for fuel. So that's why he's so far behind. But we're back here, and we still have a problem in the form of Levi McIntyre, who is slow. But,
well, let's see. 1699. What did the leaders run?
1699. Oh, actually,
He's actually faster.
Wow. He's probably got fresh tires. That's the only advantage he's probably got.
So, actually, there is an advantage to tires. That's 0.6 of a second.
And on a damaged truck. Imagine what that would be like if he was up to speed.
We need to see what Dutta's running.
Yeah, let's find the 19, because he actually made a scheduled stop. That wasn't an incident. Oh, wow.
1735.
Well,
so
he only took 2 tires, though.
Right. Not as good of an advantage, though.
He's further up the track, though, so he's not in any immediate danger. There's the 44. He's running
1732.
17686. 17.
And Matthews did make a pit stop.
Yes. There must be something about... Maybe he knocked off a piece that was just weighing him down. Could you imagine if he was...
Levi McIntyre is the fastest truck on track right now.
Yeah, he just pulled his best lap the last lap.
What did the leader run? 1698 compared to 17.5.
17.567. Wow. He is the fastest track on the racetrack. Yeah, because the
fastest track on the racetrack, yep.
Yep, fastest track on the racetrack. I can English. But that's really weird because the leader's fastest lap was a 1707 or 1701, And his fastest lap was actually considerably
That
faster.
is very interesting.
Less weight on the truck, maybe knock something out.
I don't know.
I don't know.
We're hearing that the 99 is gonna have to is gonna be inspected post race though, just to make sure.
Just to make sure. I mean, but
17.3. Wow, that was a heck of a fall off from the two individual laps.
But seriously, oh wow, 18.4. These trucks are getting slower.
Still nearly a second quicker.
And the 24 is.
These guys may want to consider just getting into a window and pitting. I think they can make it the rest of the way from here.
Well, I could definitely make it the rest of the way. Maybe they're trying to go all the way though. It's not impossible, but it's not likely.
No, they could, and if they think they can make it all the way, obviously no stops is better than one stop.
More power to them if they can do it. But what would happen?
I don't see it happening.
What would happen if some of these trucks are just waiting, trying to see if some of these trucks are gonna go to the pit road and they can actually make it on fuel? Maybe some of these guys are saving a ton of fuel. Let's say, for instance, this guy running in fourth, trying down him. He's not caught, nor has he gotten away from the 10 truck of Bob Jones, and he's not caught up to the back end of Zach Campbell. So he could be saving fuel, because it's very well possible that these guys could make it all the way on a single tank of fuel. Not likely, but definitely possible.
Now, if that's the case, though, I think they're all saving fuel, because otherwise we'd be seeing one of these trucks, I think, just pulling away from the rest of the field by a long shot.
Well, I mean, the top three is kind of pulling away from the rest of the field. Because the top three
somewhat.
Because the top three are gapped.
Well, no, they're only a tenth quicker than Dunham.
They are, but that is faster, so they're obviously not saving as much fuel. And again, this is a road
Well, then
course.
we compare that to the 99, who's probably ran like a low 17 again.
Yeah, low 17.
He was a second quicker that lap.
He is.
The tires are actually, wow. New tires seeming to work wonders.
We thought that the Levi was going to be a problem, but he's actually going to get away from the guys. So he's
and he has. He's already out of the same picture.
He is not concerned about saving fuel anymore.
I think he thinks he can make it the rest of the way, and he knows that he's going to have to. Either he thinks he can make it the rest of the way, or he's positive that everyone else is going to have to make one more stop as well.
But I mean, he's 42nd. Oh! Pit stop!
Oh! Here we go. They're going to blink with what will be 5 to go at the stripe.
So McLeod and
So who's staying out? No one.
Nobody.
Doesn't look like anyone.
I guess
there's got to be someone who's going to risk it.
No one. Not right now anyway. Qualls, Poteet, Doreen. Wow, everyone. And then there's Matthews. Now, how would it be if Matthews actually came around and cycled as the leader?
I don't know. That would be interesting.
He's pretty far away, but
now
he's gonna.
Now, yeah. Oh, they're all going for lefts.
Whoa! No 4-tire stops? Seriously?
They're all going for lefts.
Are we gonna get any 4-tire stops at all? No. No.
Doesn't
And
look
Sanford's
like
gonna beat him
Sanford
out.
gets out first.
Pit strategy may have just worked out for the 24.
Unbelievable.
Are you kidding me? That was a lightning fast stop. Look at the gap.
Look at that.
The
Great job by the Core 24 boys.
Now, I am very curious to whether or not they actually put as much gas in than McLeod, because that was a lightning fast stop.
They did something different.
Look at that. He's got a whole straightaway.
Wow.
That is insane.
Now, where does Matthews actually cycle out?
I want to know.
That's going to be interesting.
Oh, he's on pit road.
Oh, he's on pit road. Well,
Darn
never mind.
It. Oh, I kind of want
Wait, he's in 42nd. That means there's some people that did not pit.
That would probably be this guy. He actually
Levi.
moved up a spot. No, he's back.
40th.
So he's actually got. He was basically a lap down when the pit stops happened. So he made up a whole lap to catch the back end of the field.
But the thing is.
Oh! 2 trucks went off.
The 44 and 88.
I have a feeling that they may have gotten contact and got loose. They didn't hit anything though.
Well, yeah, no more extra damage on the 44. Now, we saw the 99 was quicker with the fresher tires. I'm wondering now, are these guys going to be quicker with their fresher tires than Levi?
We got
Or is Levi still going to be the quickest guy on track?
Well, we're about to find out what some of these guys are going to run. Levi looks like he's
Well,
faster.
these guys are going to be slower this lap because it's their out lap.
Yeah, these guys look like. I mean, Levi looks like he's faster. Whoa, whoa.
Is he going to try and get back in at the 98 here or something, maybe? I mean, remember, these guys made contact lap 1.
But was it Levi or Jonathan that started the incident?
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter who started it in our minds. It just matters in their minds who started it.
Yeah, both of these guys think each other started it, so we could see some retaliation because Levi's got back up to the 98. This could be interesting. I don't want to leave this, but I also want to go back to the lead because I don't even know what's going on. We don't. I mean,
well, we can check scoreboard here and see,
let's see
how big of a lead he's got.
A
3 seconds?
Lord, that's the biggest lead we've seen all day.
And it's another full second back to the 14.
Whoa, looks like Art's going underneath Megan Atkins.
And all of a sudden, now we're seeing passes. So some of these guys apparently just waited to make the adjustments.
So now they can actually. Whoa. Easy, guys. And gals. Please don't kill each other. The race isn't over yet. But so far, Zorine and Levi have kept their distance somewhat. But we're getting down to that very crucial final turn that even if you don't want to be friends with the guy, you're going to have to be. And it looks like, well, Levi's got to slow down just as much to make the turn.
Just fine.
Yeah, so far, anyway.
Now it's going to be the question of what laps these guys are going to be able to run. McLeod and Sanford are pretty much equal laps, only about 600ths apart.
Let's see here. Only ran
18.6 versus
18.7.
18.7. So yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty much equal now. But Levi didn't pit. That's the only difference. So everyone else has got fresh tires. But still, everyone else has fresh tires. Levi's got worn tires. So he's
now, what's interesting is Levi hasn't pitted again, right?
No, he hasn't.
I saw Dutta back on pit road.
Wow. Oh, it looks like the 8 may have gone off.
So Levi not only running fast laps compared to everyone else, or at least now even on pace laps, but apparently was able to save fuel while doing it.
Yeah. Well, here's the battle. Looks like Nichols is going to get the position off. No, we actually got position back. Keys passed Nichols, and Nichols passed him back. So, good battle for the 27th position.
Yeah.
So it was Blaine Keys that passed Nichols, and then the turn that we've seen a lot of people spin out in, Nichols got the position back. So Nichols is going to continue in the 27th position. That was a good battle.
It actually was.
And they're still battling.
Wall's there in the 20 coming up to this battle.
This has been good battling, even though they haven't. Really...
Oh, and Sanford extended the gap this time.
Whoa!
With 2 to go.
A little bit of gap. Where is the points leader running after the cycle? I gotta know.
66. Yeah.
9. He's back in 9th.
Still.
He's still in 9th. Where is everyone else running in relation to him? Galligan was 4th. So
well, Matthews pitted. He's like 42nd.
So let's go Galligan. 31st.
31st.
Ugh. That's a bad day for the 2 truck. So we saw the 6, but we really didn't pay attention. 38.
38th.
And then there's Matthews right behind him.
Behind 39th.
39. Wow. So the top 3. The top 39. Whoa. Who's last time? Oh, the 44, the 19, and the 99. What?
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Did Levi pit? Levi pitted.
Darn.
Man, he was running good too. But that's it. We're on the final lap.
We are on the white flag lap. Wow.
Can you believe this? He's lost a little bit of ground, but this...
He's got a 3-second lead. He can afford to.
Now, he's not doing typically well in the standings, but this is going to be a second win, presuming he gets to the finish line. So...
Well, I mean, he's going to pass Poteet. You'd expect him to pass in Rage in the points. Maybe Cole Daly.
So he's going to get the full 42 points. He's going to do pretty well. I mean, the points leader's in 9th, but still, no one else in the top 5 is particularly doing well in the standings.
Right.
Then again, that's the top 5.
I'm looking at this, and I'm just trying to do the math in my head a little bit. Henry could theoretically end up probably realistically as high as 16th after this win.
Well, into the final turn they go. Not as nearly as the controversial finish at Montreal, But a pit road strategy is good. Oh,
Poteet's on pit road.
But
Whoa.
a pit road strategy gets him the lead and gets him the win. Henry Stanford, 2-time winner this season, both road courses. And he went coast to coast. Because
No, he didn't.
no, coast to coast is in terms of locations because he won in Montreal. And
Oh.
So he's got
alternate forms of coast to coast.
Alternate form, not the one that you were thinking of.
No.
But he started second though, so he was the front row guy.
Yeah, your two front row guys finished first and second, just in the reverse order of how they started.
In reverse order, yeah, reverse is where they started. My goodness, what is it about road courses and Henry?
This just in, his best stat in my series might just end up being his road course now.
Wow, 3 wins in the Oreo Truck Series, 3 different road courses. None of them were the same either, because we went from a 14-miler to a 2.5-miler to a 1-mile
to an exact 2-mile
to a 2-miler. So varying sizes, varying shapes, and varying everything.
Elevations, definitely.
Elevations. I mean, Montreal was primarily
this one's at
flat.
sea level almost.
Yeah,
I mean, you figure the Bay Area.
Montreal was primarily flat. This one's got a lot of hills, and then Thornton's Thornton. But my goodness.
Road course wonder.
The Core 24 team is absolutely ecstatic on the pit road.
I guess we'll just call him the road course wonder.
Man, but next week is not a road. It's the furthest thing from a road course because we head to Atlanta next. Can the 24 team get a good finish on an oval? That's something we haven't seen them do yet this season, is actually get a decent finish on an oval. Now, the series is primarily made up of ovals, but seriously, I mean, with the
well, and part of that is the things of he'll be running good sometimes, but then just gets caught up in someone else's mess.
Yeah, that's true, but dear Lord, we have had a spectacular race today. I mean, it was spectacular in terms of it was good battling and it wasn't that, chaotic. It's a nice road course race is what I'm trying to say, but it wasn't anything like Montreal was.
No. Probably a little bit more boring in the sense of there wasn't a whole lot of passing up until the pit stops, but wow.
It was a good consistent race though. And you actually got to see the finish of this one.
Yeah, I know.
Well, Henry Stanford for the second time this season wins at the only second road course we've gone to this season, so he's got both road courses win.
Apparently what this means is I need to join you more.
Yeah, you need to join me for an oval. So Henry,
and the whole oval this time, not just the first part of it.
Yeah. So Henry gets a win here at Sonoma. McLeod gets second. Pretty much everyone finished where they pretty much started the race. It's kind of a boring race, I will admit. But Oreo Pollard definitely going to continue as the points leader. Jacob Lawler actually did pretty good. He was running high in the standings. So Jacob Lawler came in right behind Oreo Pollard. So he's probably going to jump up quite a bit in the standings. Pretty much everyone else, as you see on your screen. And I am going to use score 4 this time, so I don't know if it's going to award bonus points or whatnot, but it's probably not because I'm probably going to
should award the bonus points based on how you have it.
Yeah. So anyway, that is the finishing order. I have to go right now. So thank you all for watching. Squishy, thank you for joining me for another amazing race.
You're welcome. Make sure everyone out there subscribes to my channel, GornFan291, for Coke Vanilla Cup Series action, as well as Hooters Series and Reebok Truck Series.
Self-plug. Woo!
Oh, yeah.
But
have to get that in there.
Yeah, you have to. Come on. But anyway,
we're just starting the season out, too, on my channel.
Exactly. So you haven't missed much of anything. So go over there, you start watching it, you can actually say you at the beginning of the season. But anyway, I'm rambling on too much. I gotta get going because I gotta go up to Richmond. So I gotta pick up a riser for a show I'm doing tomorrow.
Anyway. Well, have fun with that.
Yeah. I've been up at the National. That's a theater up in the middle of Richmond. They've had a lot of people there. But I was up at the National at midnight 2 nights in a row trying to pick up stuff. So.
Well, I'm Charles Sanford. He's Anthony McCurry. We're both random. See you later.
Until then, until next time in Atlanta. Adios.